On Omni One, when you add a reference image, you gain access to a feature called the Doodle Tool. Let's see what it does. On Omni One, on the Images Creation section, I will go to Images and then I will select an image from history. It doesn't matter if it's an upload or creatives, I will use this image. It's just a table with a kitchen. That's it. If I go to the reference and click on it, I get, of course, the image, and at the bottom it says Doodle. When you click on the Doodle button, it will give you this interface, and what you can do right here is to quickly draw something that will serve as a reference for the AI model. At the bottom, when you select the Doodle, it means that you can quickly draw something. You can, of course, go here and maybe change colors. I'm going to select this one, and this will be a new doodle. And then, of course, you can change the brush size to make it a little bit fatter, let's say. And of course, you can undo whatever it is that you did, or you can just redo it. If you want to erase all at once, you just click erase and everything is gone. So again, the doodle is a drawing that we do, and then we use it as a reference or just as a guidance for the AI model. In this case, I will go right here. Maybe I'm going to use the red color. I'm just going to draw a circle right here at center, and then maybe something like that. There we go. It looks very ugly, but it will work. I'm going to go at the bottom and click on Confirm. Now, after you confirm, you will notice that the image or the reference image contains that doodle. So now if I prompt add a pizza, Omni One will do it. If we didn't have the doodle and I prompt for something like add a pizza, the question is where? The pizza could be on the floor, on the counter, on the ceiling. It doesn't matter. So the doodle is a reinforcement of where and what we want. So I will go to the prompt, I will say use that image, it already knows, but it doesn't matter. I will say add a pizza on top of the table. Now, of course, if I say on top of the table and we have a table, it's just more information for the AI model to do its job. But the thing, again, if I say on top of the table, it could be right here, it could be here, but no. The Omni One will know that we want the pizza right here. I'm going to select 16:9 and just one single output. And I'm gonna run the prompt. Once we get a response, we can see that it's working really, really well. We are getting that circle right at the spot where the doodle was, and we are getting that pizza. If you want to edit the doodle or just remove the doodle, you can go to the image, click again, and then go to doodle. Now, you don't have to draw the exact shape of a pizza, but it helps if you have multiple doodles. For example, I will change the color to, let's say, blue. And I will try to draw something right here. I'm using a Mac, so it's not very precise, let's say. There we go. So what I want a coffee cup or mug right here on top of the counter. By using different colors, the AI model knows that we want two separate things. I'm going to confirm the doodle and get out of here. And then when we go back to the prompt, we can, of course, confirm that we are getting that doodle. If I hover or click, we can see the coffee mug and then the pizza. Now on the prompt, I will say that I want that image, but I want to add a pizza at the top of the table, just like we did before, and I want a coffee cup on top of the counter. And of course, the model will know that we want to do it right here and we want to do it right here. Let's run the task. Once we get it back, we can see that we have the pizza and we have the coffee cup. So great. With the doodle, we can use it to add, but also to edit and remove. On this occasion, I will use a different image. I'm going to use this one. Let me confirm and go right here, click, and then go to the doodle. So we have Times Square and a man just walking right in the middle of the frame. If we go to the Kling's documentation, it suggests that we can point or draw a square around an element that you want to select or maybe remove. And we can, but I have to say, I've spent a lot of credits testing all of this and I had mixed results. Sometimes it will get it, sometimes it will not. Let's use it first to remove. Let's say I want to select this car, this taxi that we have right here, and I want to doodle this and let the AI model that we want to, kaboom, we want to remove it. The documentation says that we need to use a square or maybe a box, and I will try to maybe do a box. Maybe that's not a box, but we can clearly see that I'm selecting the taxi. I'm going to confirm the doodle, and now on the prompt, I will tag the image, and I will say delete the selected, and then car. I'm going to run the task, and let's see if we can delete the car. Once we get it back, we can see it deleted all the taxis and not the specific car I wanted. So what the model is doing pretty much. It's saying this dude selected a taxi, and it says delete and then car in the prompt. So I'm going to delete all the taxis. Even if you use an arrow or maybe a triangle or whatever, sometimes it will delete the car and sometimes it will just delete all like it's doing right now. Now let's go back to the doodle. I'm going to delete the box, and if I do an arrow, and this is again on the documentation, I can point with the arrow and ask to remove the car, and then we ask for the model to delete the car where we are just pointing. It will just maybe not do it. What it worked best for me on most occasions while testing all of this is to brush whatever we want to delete. So I'm going to go here, start over. Maybe I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, and I will go right here and try to brush the car. There we go. So now it's pretty obvious that I'm selecting this car. So I'm brushing the whole thing. I'm going to confirm with that doodle, and I will do the same thing. Add image, and we actually don't need to do add image if we have this image already. And I'm going to prove that to you. I can say delete the selected car. When we do simple like this and we have a reference image, Omni One will assume that we want to work on top of this image, of course. I'm going to run the prompt. Let's see if now we can delete that very specific car. Okay, so once we get it back, we can see that it's a little bit better. Still not getting it because it's deleting the whole row of cars. Maybe I doodle the image a little bit more than I had, so it's deleting this car. But for the most part, it's doing what I want, is getting rid of that car. So in conclusion, in my opinion, of course, if you want to delete something from an image, go to the default remove, to the good old OG remove. That works really, really well. You can do it on Omni One, but again, as you saw, sometimes it will get it, sometimes it will not, and it's a much safer bet to just use the remove. One more thing that we can do with the doodle is to provide a more complex direction using multiple elements. For example, let's say that I want this man with the arms high and maybe looking up. So we can provide a stronger reference but by pointing arrows. I'm going to use the doodle. Maybe I'm going to go right here at the top. I will do something like that and maybe draw a hand so we can really tell the doodle that this is an arm and a hand. And this one as well, I'm going to do something like that. I know it looks really fugly, but all right, so I guess that's fine. And then I want right here an arrow telling the model that we want for him to look up. Now, these arrows, they don't really work if you don't provide a strong prompt. I'm going to confirm the doodle and then go to the prompt and say the man has his arms high and he's looking up according to the doodle. So we are not telling Omni One, do what the doodle says. We are saying he's doing this, follow the doodle. It's a completely different thing. If we say do what the doodle says, we might not get it. So it will be like flipping a coin and hoping for the best. So I'm going to run the task. Let's see if we get it. Once we get it back, we can really see that the doodle, it's doing its job. We have the man with the arms high and looking up. Like I mentioned before, the doodle really works if you want to add things and provide directions just like this. To remove things, maybe use the OG remove tool. And okay, so if you liked all of this, please like and subscribe. This channel is supported by viewers only. To support this channel, you can buy me a coffee through PayPal, YouTube Thanks, Patreon, or just join one of my courses. All the links are down below on the description of this video.